RNA Global.
Welcome to Santos on the mercenary training grounds, rookie. It's my job to get you battle ready ASAP, so we'll be covering a lot of ground in each training session, starting right now with glider, teleport, enhanced vision, and how to accurately fire your weapon. We can only cover the basics here, rookie, so after we're done, I recommend you consult your manual, and whenever possible, talk to some battlefield veterans. First, you're going to learn to use the tech glider. Tap the glider button to activate the tech. You don't need to hold it, just give it a... If you re-trigger glider, well... Now let's practice by moving through a series of waypoints. Good. Move on to the next waypoint. Keep moving, rookie. Good work. Now glide down to the next waypoint to learn about the magic spell, Teleport. Teleport instantly moves you 8 meters in the direction your magic spells use as... Move forward and trigger teleport to cast... Good. Did you notice the essence bar on the lower left? You always teleport in the direction you are moving, rather than the direction you are looking. If you feel like showing off, here's something a little tougher. Try teleporting upward. First jump up, good. Now teleport down by crouching and then teleport. Well done. Remember these two things. You teleport in the direction you are moving, not the direction you are looking. Now to combine the two powers. The next waypoint is beyond the reach of a single glide, so glide toward the waypoint. Then teleport as you're going up. This combination is critical for maximizing your mobility. Move to the next waypoint to continue your training. Welcome to weapon training. You're going to learn about weapon... Look at your target reticle. The ring defines... Now walk around and notice how... As the outer edge expands... Running, jumping... Now walk into the highlighted area. Aim at the target and fire a few rounds with your pistol. Notice how the reticle changes shape when you fire. Reload your pistol and notice how and for how long it affects your accuracy. Good. Your pistol... Aim at the target and fire. Notice again that as the out... This time fire in short... Follow the waypoint to the next location to continue. Enhanced vision is tech... Look at the waypoint and press the enhanced vision button to trigger the tech. Notice how you can see the enemy. Now here's your chance to show... Your next target is further away. Use enhanced vision to locate him, then use teleport to reach him. One more target. Head to the exit to practice your training in a bot match. Or go to one of the other weapon stations to learn more. You did well, soldier. As you can see, there's a lot to learn. There are tactical intricacies that I have not taught you, especially with enhanced vision, that you will have to learn on the field. Here's the takeaway. Always remember you have new powers at your disposal. Use them. The rules of combat have changed, and if you forget that, you're toast. Now you're going to a bot match to practice what you've learned against AI opponents. Welcome back, soldier. By now you probably heard some scuttlebutt on the recent events around Mount Kobatko Ziggurat. Well, you didn't hear it from me. Magic is a fact of life in today's world, and you're about to learn 2 powerful spells that are going to keep you alive and kicking when the shit hits the fan. We call them Resurrect and the Tree of Life. Oh, and by the way, at some point in this session you're going to have to die. But don't worry, we can bring you back. First, you're going to have to learn... Notice you have some of the Hold the assignment menu button. Select the Tree of Life. Now that you have the Tree of Life assigned, cast it by activating the slot you assigned it to. The Tree of Life heals anyone. You can't experience the heal... Now, stand close to the tree to heal yourself. You will heal as long as you stay near the tree. Alright, move to the waypoint. We'll start your first combat exercise. 2 enemies will engage you. Cast Tree of... the waypoint for the next exercise. For this one, remember, if you need to heal, you will have to use the enemy tree. Okay, now you learn about Resurrect. Move to the waypoint and we can get started. When cast, Resurrect. What that means... How does that feel, soldier? Okay, now assign Resurrect to an ability slot. You'll need to assign it over an existing the assignment menu button. Now select... Now it's your turn to cast Resurrect. Dead allies appear. Cast Resurrect while... See? Simple. To be resurrected, there must be a... Follow the waypoints to destroy all the enemy bodies before they're brought back. To eliminate a body, shoot it until it is destroyed. Good. Move to the next waypoint to clear the next body before it can be resurrected. There's an enemy in the area attempting to resurrect his comrades. Take him out. Move to the waypoint for one final, though valuable lesson. As I said, when you're resurrected, if the person that resurrected you dies, you will also die. Normally, you don't get a warning when that is about to happen, but I'm feeling generous today. Cast a Tree of Life and get ready to experience what it feels like to bleed out. The ally that rezzed you has died. The only way to survive for long is to stand near a Tree of Life and hope another ally can find you and cast Resurrect on you before you die from bleeding out. Good work. You made it through some real life and death experiences today, soldier. Out on the battlefield, you will need these two spells to keep yourself and others in fighting form. Being selfish and not using them will spell disaster for your team. You need to remember how to assign powers as well. Learn how to do it quickly and choose what you need in the 3 slots. Using the advanced quick cast technique will add to your flexibility. Now for a bot match. Welcome back. As you can see, we've moved your training ground to the slums of Santos. There will be plenty of work opportunities coming up, and this figures to be ground zero. Learning the ground you will fight on is as important as learning the skills I teach you. Today you will be learning about gust and strangle magic, and how you will buy what you need when you face real opponents. Follow the waypoint to begin the training session. First thing, at the beginning of money is earned by killing... Now to purchase Strangle, now select Strangle. You purchase Strangle. Now you need to exit this menu. Strangle grabs an enemy target and There's a target zone highlighted on the ground. Aim at the floor inside the... Each time you cast Strangle, it reserves 2 pips of... You can destroy Strangle with gunfire. And if you play Strangle well, the enemy will have to do just that to get through, giving you time to react. Use your SMG to clear it now. Now that it's gone, you can see the 2 pits of essence are free to use. Next, you'll use Strangle to block an entry point. Follow the waypoint to the next location to continue your train. There's a waypoint and the enemy target will arrive in 10 seconds. Remember to cast Strangle on the waypoint. The enemy is approaching in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Here he comes. Good. You can see the enemy had a hard... Now you will learn about gust magic. Please proceed to the waypoint to start your training. So, select the magic menu to find gust. You purchase gust. Now gust is a spell that pushes... There are 3 enemy targets in front of you. Hit each one of them with your gust spell to make them fall. Next, we use gust to stop an advancing enemy. Proceed to the waypoint to continue. An enemy target will run. work, soldier. In the center of the platform is a powerful, magical... Multiple enemy targets will be trying to take control of the artifact. It is up to you to prevent them from getting close. You must defend the artifact for 45 seconds. Remember to open your assignment menu and reassign your strangle spell before... seconds remaining. This part of your training. Remember that the artifact is the focus of many battles. Gust and Strangle can allow you to effectively deny areas and the artifact to the attacking enemy. Also remember that you will need to buy the powers and weapons you will want to use. Now you will use what you learned in a bot match with the lineage attempts to take the artifact you're defending. Well, soldier, things seem to be coming to a head right here in our own backyard. And new recruits and more manpower are needed for when we respond to the lineage threat. That, my large friend, is why you're here. Trolls are basically muscled locomotives, except armored and full of mean. And that's what we need. We will channel your special abilities to take on this terrorist threat. I will also teach you about miniguns and SmartLink. Move to the waypoint to start your training. Trolls are... But maybe them... But trolls do... Trolls are just... Fire both the troll and the human. And notice how much damage a troll can absorb when the skin hardens. Watch for the troll's spikes to grow. Let's learn about some new hardware. Move to the waypoint for some weapons. Okay, now for some fun. Buy a minigun. This is a large... Note that the minigun's barrels need to spin up before they start firing, so hold the trigger down and give it time before it starts. So let's use it. Use your minigun to kill all the enemies. Good. SmartLink is buying a sun. Tech usage affects your essence capacity. All the bells. Another benefit. Use your minigun to kill all the enemies. One benefit of SmartLink is suppression of friendly fire. When you have SmartLink... Also note that with... Okay, proceed to the waypoint for one more attack. To show the power of a troll, you get to fight a wave of attackers. Use your minigun to kill all the enemies. Good work. Remember what you've learned about trolls. Well, fighting is one and combating them. They are very tough, though slow at times. With their hardening ability, they can be relentless in attack and resolute in defense. As a troll, you need to keep after your target. Be unyielding. Hit and run attacks may not play to troll strengths. Remember that all races can use SmartLink for its advantages and accuracy if needed. And that miniguns are best used as assault weapons and for area denial. Just remember to get those barrels spinning. Okay, now to a bot match. You'll be a troll on the defense. You will have SmartLink and a few other items, but feel free to try other combinations. As much as I preached it, trolls don't have to be a stereotypical meat shield machine gunner. Welcome, soldier. This is the nerve center of the new RNA arcology, 92 floors up. The likelihood of an attack here, as unthinkable as it may be, is possible. That is why you're here. As a dwarf, you are about to learn how to best use your unique abilities to combat the magical threat. You'll also learn how to cast summon magic and how to use the anti-magic generator tech to defend this arcology. First, you will learn the unique abilities of dwarves Another thing that's... Dwarves do have a... Buy and assign strangle. You're equipped with strangle. Cast it away from you and then walk up to it to drain essence from it, thereby destroying it. See how you gained essence and cleared the strangle? Follow the waypoint to learn more. Your essence has been emptied again. Walk up to the enemy target to refill your... The enemy target ran out of essence before you were full. There's a friendly target in the area. Move toward him until you begin to drain his essence. Notice how much closer you have to be. Be careful of draining the Tree of Life or your friends, but if you need to, you should. Dwarves' essence restrictions and their drain ability make them a AM generator. First thing, buy and assign the tech called Anti-Magic Generator. The AM After it sticks, to demonstrate this in action, first I need you to cast Strangle. Now throw an AM generator next to the strangle. It needs to land close to the strangle to be effective, and you may need to throw a couple to destroy it completely. The AM Your amount of AM... Now you will use an AM generator on an enemy troll. Follow the waypoint to continue your training. If you skip shoot at the troll. As you're shooting his skin, but a troll is only able to harden his skin if he has essence. Throw an AM generator near, but not directly at. Now shoot at the troll again. Notice, remember, just because they don't wreak havoc the way grenades can, doesn't mean AM generators aren't useful, especially if the enemy has many trolls, elves, or is blocking with strangle. The last part of this training session covers summon magic and minions. Find assign summon magic to one of your ability slots. This magic... There is a location marked on the floor. Aim inside the marker and cast summon to create a minion. An enemy target is now closing on your location, but don't worry. Your minion will take care of this one for you. It's just not this guy's day. Once the enemy... Now walk up to your minion. As a dwarf, you're able to drain the essence from friendly and enemy minions. And when the minion is out of essence, guess what? Good. During combat, it isn't... When enemies... Kill all enemies. Assigned to seek out and attack a specific target. You'll pursue your target until he's killed it, or until he's destroyed. After your minion cleared... Good work. That completes this training session. You'll now enter another bot match as a dwarf. As always, use the match to practice what you've just learned. Drain essence when you need it, and to deprive the enemy of their magical objects and essence. Use summon to guard areas and to target specific enemies. Get to it. All right, listen up, soldier. This is our last session. Our timetable has moved up and escalating tensions is the official line. It's time you learn the other side. You're an elf and a lineage soldier, so anyone in a blue RNA uniform is the enemy. You're now going to learn how to use a katana, about the magic called smoke, the tech called wired reflexes, and perhaps most importantly, how to find, capture, and escape with the artifact that is the focus of most of the conflict here in Santos. Elves are tall. They do have healing kick. See, it only stings for a while, then you're back in the fight. Remember, as an elf, you have less health, but move faster to heal. So stick and move and don't get... When you are armed... Okay, approach the target and kill him with the katana. The katana is a special... When you strike an unaware target... Now approach and attack the next target from behind. If you do it right, you just have to hit him once, and then you must... The katana takes skill to... Now for a final test. Kill all enemies. Good job. The katana requires... Hold the assignment menu button. Smoke temporarily turns your... Now cast smoke to see how it... Once triggered, smoke... The best... That explosion would have killed a troll on PCP, and you were fine. Smoke will save you after smoke is turned off. You should also know that gust mat... But on the flip side, when smoke... Now we'll practice using smoke and your katana. If you take too much damage, use smoke to get to a safe place to take advantage of your healing ability before attacking again. Follow the waypoint when you are ready. Take out the enemy targets inside this hangar. Remember to use smoke to help you avoid taking damage when your health is low. Soldier. Now on to the last part of smoke training. To turn the tables, you will not have access to smoke, but your enemies will. Assign Gus to one of your ability slots to continue. Hold the assignment menu button. If the enemies smoke, go... Good. You've completed smoke training. Remember that is good for hit-and-run attacks, avoiding falling damage, and staying off the radar if the other team is relying on enhanced vision. Good job, soldier. Move to the next waypoint to learn about wired reflexes. Next lesson. Assign wired reflexes. Hold the assignment menu button. Okay. As I said, wired... Some bullets will get... Now we'll learn... Remember, you have to... Face the enemies and don't attack, and you will block successfully. Show some discipline, soldier. Don't flail around. You're free to move. Kill all your enemies. Nicely done. Move to the waypoint for a final lesson. So far, if you trigger... Okay. Move to the next waypoint and trigger your wired reflexes. Notice your speed and then damage. Good work, soldier. This very last bit of training will teach you about using the artifact and escaping with it. This can be the most important and valuable thing you can do on the battlefield. Follow the waypoint on your HUD. Now pick up the artifact. Listen up. While you are carrying, you can also drop the artifact by changing. There's a waypoint for the drop-off location. There will be enemy targets trying to stop you. Good job. You've done well. Remember the strengths and weaknesses of elves and smoke magic. Wired reflexes and katanas are useful tools to master and can be very effective. Most of all, remember about the artifact. It's the key to what's happening here in Santos. Soldier, I know we covered a lot of ground together in these sessions, but believe me, there's much more to learn regarding almost every race, tech, and magic. Refer to your manual and try to find a veteran to teach you more. For now, it's one last match against bots. Are you ready?